red thermos on the tailgate every dawn. Steam rising in the cold air before the working day came on. The fields were quiet, the sky was gray, and we'd watch the morning wake. That red thermos on the tailgate still warms me now and then. That red thermos on the tailgate takes me back again. You'd pour a cup and tell a story as the sun climbed through the trees. Simple words and simple moments carried on the morning breeze. Some things fade, some things stay, like yesterday. That red thermos on the tailgate still warms me now and then. That red thermos on the tailgate takes me back again. The truck is gone, the fields have changed, but those mornings still remain. That red thermos on the tailgate still shines inside my mind. That red thermos on the tailgate from another time. The sunrise still feels the same. Did you ever hear a train whistle and feel your whole life turn around? I was 17 in a hand-me-down coat, standing where the county road bends, by the wooden sign at Elmore Crossing, where the soybean fields begin. Daddy's Ford was coughing softly. Mama waved from the porch out back, and the evening sun laid gold on the rails, like it knew I might not come back. She had a ribbon in her dark brown hair and a ticket folded tight. I can still see her tear on the platform boards in that lonesome lantern light. That whistle down by Elmore Crossing still calls me carved our names on a fence post there, with my old pocket knife. Said we'd build a home by the sycamore trees and settle down for life. But her mama's sister lived in Dallas, and there was work beyond the plains. So she kissed my cheek through the window glass as the conductor called her name. I rang beside that midnight train till the gravel cut my shoes. Some folks lose love all at once, some spend a lifetime losing two. That whistle down by Elmore Crossing still calls me through the years. It carried her dreams past the cotton fields and left mine standing here. I married kind and I worked the land, raised two boys on rain and prayer. But every fall when the north wind blows, I feel her standing there. Not all sorrow means regret, not all memories mean pain. Some are just old lanterns still glowing by the train. That whistle down by Elmore Crossing still calls me through the years. It carried her dreams past the cotton fields and washed my own in tears. But I thank the Lord for the love we had, though it disappeared. That whistle down by Elmore Crossing still calls me through the years. And some nights I hear her laughing where the rails fade out of sight. Have you seen the morning sun on Windmill Hill again? Golden light across the fields, just like way back then. We climb that hill most every day with nothing much to do, just you and me and open skies painted bright and blue. Every dream began up there, floating softly through the air, beyond the old Windmill Hill. That's where my heart stays still. If you're waiting there for me, that's where I'll always be. cattle graze, the fence still stands, the creek still winds below. The same old breeze still calls my name the way it used to blow. I've traveled far, I've traveled long, but nothing feels so real as coming home at setting sun beyond old Windmill Hill. Time moves on, but love remains like sunshine after rain. Beyond the old Windmill Hill, that's where my heart stays still. If you're waiting there for me, that's where I'll always be. When this road comes to an end, don't cry for yesterday. Meet me where the tall grass waves and memories never fade. Beyond the old Windmill Hill, that's where my heart stays still. If you're waiting there for me, that's where I'll always be. I'll see you on that hill. Do you remember that old road running by the creek? Every Sunday afternoon was the best part of the week. Windows down, the radio low, fields of waving corn. We never needed anywhere more than where we were. Those miles are gone, but they still live on. Every time the daylight fades, take me on one last Sunday drive down those country roads again, where love was young and life was slow, like it had no end. That old bridge still stands today, strong against the years. Every board knows every laugh, and every happy tear. I still slow down passing by, just to see the view. Funny how one little road still brings me back to you. Some road one stays inside. If heaven has a country lane, save a seat for me. We'll drive until the sunset, as far as we can see. Take me on one last Sunday drive down those country roads again, where love was young and life was slow, like it had no end. I'll meet you where the pavement ends. Have you been where the old well still stands? We'd meet there when the day was done, talking low beneath the sun. Hands were young and hearts were free, just you, that old well, and me. Time keeps rolling like a stream, still I hold that simple dream. Meet me by the old stone well, where our sweetest memories dwell. If love never says goodbye, it lives beneath that country sky. Rusty bucket, wooden rope, held our laughter, held our hope. Even now I hear your voice, like the wind among the pines. Every evening brings me there, though you're only in my prayer. Meet me by the old stone well, where our sweetest memories dwell. If love never says goodbye, it lives beneath that country sky. Years may change the fields we knew, but they never changed my view. You're still waiting in my mind, where old love outruns old time. Meet me by the old stone well, where our quiet stories dwell, till these weary days are through. I'll keep coming back to you. The old well, never forgot. Can you see that golden sky, where the swallows used to fly? Summer breeze across the land, your small fingers in my hand. Rows of hay beneath the sun, long before the day was done. We had all we'd ever need, just the sky and open fields. Slow winds blow, soft and free, bringing back your memory. Meet me in the hayfield, where the daylight fades. Love was growing wild and free in those golden days. Old fence posts still stand in line, holding on like yours and mine. Even now I stop and smile, thinking of that country mile. Every sunset paints the same, though the years have brought their change. Hearts like ours don't disappear, they just stay forever here. One more dusk, one more prayer, I still feel you were there. Meet me in the hayfield, where the daylight fades. Love was growing wild and free in those golden days. When these tired hands grow still and I climb that distant hill, save a place beneath the sky where love will never die. Meet me in the hayfield, where forever stays. I'll be waiting there for you through the golden haze. The sunset never forgot us. Do you remember seeing that smoke rising through the morning sky from Johnson's mill out by the river, where the days roll slowly by? A little town, a familiar sight, that smoke from Johnson's mill meant everything was right. Another day was starting in the soft Tennessee light. That smoke from Johnson's mill still drifts through my mind. Men would gather by the loading dock before the whistle blew, talking crops and fishing spots and the things they plan to do. Simple days, simple lives, that smoke from Johnson's mill meant everything was right. Another day was starting in the soft Tennessee light. That smoke from Johnson's mill still drifts through my mind. Now the mill is gone forever, and the chimney stands alone. But every time the fog rolls in, it almost feels like home. That smoke from Johnson's mill still rises in my heart like a piece of old America that never fell apart. That smoke from Johnson's mill still drifts through my mind, and the river keeps flowing past where it stood.
Have you walked those old porch steps after the rain? The fields were washed in morning light. The air was cool, the sky so bright. Your hand found mine without a word, just robins singing could be heard. Some days never leave, they just live inside. Meet me where the porch steps dry, underneath that country sky. Love was simple, love was true. Every road led back to you. The old swing moved with every breeze, the oak trees whispered through the leaves. Your smile warmed the autumn air, like you'd always find me there. Though the years have flown, that feeling stays. I still slow down when every time that gravel road comes into view. Some places hold a heart forever, just like you. Meet me where the porch steps dry, underneath that country sky. Love was simple, love was true. Every road led back to you. If tomorrow never comes, I'll remember all we knew. Meet me where the porch steps dry, I'll be waiting there for you. The rain is gone, the memories remain. Have you walked that pasture road where the tall green clover grows? Morning sun on painted white, everything just felt so right. One old gate and one dirt trail, a rusty bucket, weathered pail, simple dreams beneath the sky, watching lazy clouds drift by. Every breeze calls my name. Nothing here has really changed. Beyond the white barn fence, that's where love still lives. That's where all my yesterdays still have so much to give. Bluebirds singing in the pines, bringing back those better times. Every field and every tree still remember you and me. Though the world keeps moving fast, some old places always last. I don't need much more to see. Home is all I'll ever need. One old road, one old prayer. My whole heart still lives there. Beyond the white barn fence, that's where love still lives. That's where all my yesterdays still have so much to give. If the good Lord calls someday, don't let sorrow lead the way. Meet me where the sunset falls, beyond those old white walls. Beyond the white barn fence, love will never end. I'll be waiting patiently where home begins again. Beyond the white barn fence, I'm home. Do you remember that general store at Pine Creek, where folks stop by almost every day of the week? The wooden floorboards creaked beneath their feet, and every stranger got a friendly greet. The shelves were lined with jars and old supplies, while sunlight danced through dusty window light. The owner knew exactly what you'd need before you'd even say a thing indeed. Back then the world seemed close and small, and somehow that meant everything at all. The general store at Pine Creek still lives inside my soul, like a place where time stood still and never let me go. Farmers gathered near the pot-bellied stove, sharing stories only neighbors know. The bulletin board was covered wall to wall with local news and notices for all. The smell of leather mixed with fresh cut wood and
and every visit somehow felt so good. You never left without a laugh or smile, or standing there and talking for a while. The building's old and weathered now, but the memories still somehow. That general store at Pine Creek still lives inside my soul, like a place where time stood still and never let me go. Some places teach you what community means, without fancy words or grander schemes, just kindness shared from day to day in simple and familiar ways. That general store at Pine Creek still stands in memory, like an old country song passed through the family. That general store at Pine Creek will always feel like home, no matter where life takes me or how far I may roam. And I still hear that screen door closing behind me.
Do you still see that candle glow through the kitchen window pane? Mama lit it every evening, waiting through the wind and rain. Daddy's truck came rolling home down that old red county road. That little flame said everything without a single word. Some lights never fade away, even when the years are gone. That candle in the kitchen window still burns inside my heart, lighting up the road behind me, no matter where I roam. That candle in the kitchen window will always lead me home. The coffee pot kept singing low, the screen door eased once more, boots beside the welcome mat, like 100 nights before. Now the house is standing still, but memories never leave. Every sunset brings that light back to shine on me. Love can live forever in the smallest little flame. That candle in the kitchen window still burns inside my heart, lighting up the road behind me, no matter where I roam. That candle in the kitchen window will always lead me home. If tomorrow finds me lonely, if the night is cold and long, I know just where to
That candle in the kitchen window still burns inside my heart, lighting up the road behind me, no matter where I roam. The candle in the kitchen window will always lead me home. Some lights were never meant to fade. That payphone by the gas station sign, where we'd stop on Sunday evenings just to spend a little time. The road was long, but love was near. Whenever I could hear you clear. That payphone at the gas station still rings in my mind. That payphone at the gas station from a sweeter place and time. Pickup trucks beside the pumps, dust hanging in the air. I'd drop another nickel in just to know that you were there. The years move fast, the seasons flew, but I still think of me and you. That payphone at the gas station still rings in my mind. That payphone at the gas station from a sweeter place and time. The booth is gone, the sign is too, but not the sound of loving you. That payphone at the gas station still echoes soft and true. That payphone at the gas station brings me back to you. Some voices never fade away. Stop drawing water here. Seems like only yesterday, my dear. Morning sun on weathered stone. Now I stand here all alone. The robin sings above the hill. The wind around the old sawmill. Every step brings back your face. Every road still knows this place. Some things fade, some remain. Love still falls like summer rain. Meet me by the old well, where our young hearts gone, the rope hangs low, but the memories never let me go. We carve forever in our dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. The fields still dance beneath the sky. Geese still wander flying by. Time may change this world I see, but it couldn't change you and me. I still hear your soft laugh, living in the past. Meet me by the old well, where our young hearts fell. Love lives longer than goodbye. Meet me by the old well. If I find you up above, I thank the Lord for all our love. Till then I'll walk this country mile, holding on to one sweet smile. Meet me by the old well, where our story still can dwell. Love never truly says goodbye. Meet me by the old well. I'll be there when the sunset falls.
Did you save our little booth, or did time erase the truth? Coffee cups and rainy skies, your sweet smile, your gentle eyes. Old jukebox, one slow song, that's where I still belong. Every table knows your name. Nothing here has really changed. The rain keeps falling year by year, but every drop brings you near. Meet me at Caroline's, where our hearts were young. One more dance, one more song. Meet me at Caroline's. I drove back through this little town. Every street still slows me down. Neon shining through the rain, calling me back once again. Empty chair across from mine, frozen somewhere else in time. Love may fade for other hearts, ours never fell apart. Close my eyes, you're still there, smiling softly without a care. Meet me at Caroline's, where our hearts were young. One more dance, one more song. Meet me at Caroline's. Maybe heaven
so long before. Meet me at Caroline's, where forever still belongs. I'll keep saving you a place until my road is gone. I'll always find you at Caroline's. Can you hear those crickets sing, just like they did every spring? Golden light across the field, some old hearts never healed. Front porch swing moving slow, watching little children grow. Every sunset felt so near, best days of the year. Night rolls in, soft and slow. There's one place my heart will go. When the evening crickets sing, I remember everything. Love was simple, love was true. Every song brings back you. Old dirt road beneath the stars, fireflies in mason jars. Radio playing somewhere low, nowhere else I'd rather go. Time can change these hands of mine, but it can't erase that time. Every breeze still calls my name, nothing feels the same. Close your eyes, stay a while. You can almost see her smile. When the evening crickets sing, I remember everything. Love was simple, love was true. Every song brings back you. Maybe heaven sounds this way at the ending of the day. Quiet fields and moonlight skies, love that never dies. When the evening crickets sing, my old heart still finds its wings. I'll be there when daylight ends, where the evening starts again. The crickets still know my name. Do those old boots miss these dusty floors? They're still waiting by the back door. Morning sun on weathered wood. Life was hard, but life was good. Mama waved as Daddy smiled.
Fields stretched on for miles and miles. One old truck, one winding lane. I'd live it all again. Every mile brings me home. Even now, I'm not alone. Leave those boots by the back door. Like they always were before. Love still lives on that old floor. Leave those boots by the back door. The wind still sings through cedar trees, carrying old memories. Every fence and every stone still reminds me where I belong. Years may steal my youthful days, but not those simple country ways. Some hearts wander, some hearts know there's one place they'll always go. One old road, one sweet sound, that's the place where I'm found. Leave those boots by the back door. Like they always were before. Love still lives on that old floor. Leave those boots by the back door. If tomorrow never comes, don't cry too long for me. You'll find me where the porch light shines, beneath that old oak tree. Leave those boots by the back door. That's what home is for. I'll be waiting evermore. By the back door. Home never closed that door. Do you hear that old bell ring, like it did each early spring? Books in hand and dreams so wide, you were always by my side. Dusty shoes across the yard, growing up wasn't that hard. Back when every day was new, back when I still walked with you. Years roll by, seasons change, but your smile still remains. Ring that little schoolhouse bell, take me where our memories dwell. One more day is all I need. Ring that bell for you and me. The flag still waves above the hill, the
playground stands so quiet and still. Every breeze recalls your name. Nothing here feels quite the same. Children laugh like long ago, chasing dreams we used to know. Though the faces all are new, I still see the one called you. Time moves on, that's its way. Love still lives yesterday. Ring that little schoolhouse bell, take me where our memories dwell. One more day is all I need. Ring that bell for you and me. If tomorrow calls me home, I won't walk that road alone. Every memory lights the way to one more yesterday. Ring that little schoolhouse bell. Heaven knows it rings so well. Some old songs never end until we meet again. I still hear that little bell.
Do you still remember that bench beside the river, where we carved our names one cold September? The water moves slow beneath the willow trees, carrying our dreams away with the evening breeze. We were young enough to think time stood still, watching sunset colors fall across the hill. The town lights flickered on one by one, while we talked until the day was done. Now the river keeps flowing like it always has, but it still takes me back to that bench beside the river, where your hand was holding mine. Though the years keep moving on, that memory survives the time. Last week I drove down that gravel lane. The old feed store still carried the same name. The willow tree was taller than before, but the bench stood waiting by the shore. I sat alone and watched the daylight fade, thinking of the promises we made. The sound of crickets filled the cooling air. For a moment it felt like you were there. Some places never truly disappear, they're living in the heart each year. To that bench beside the river, where your hand was holding mine. Though the years keep moving on,
that memory survives the time. Life can take us down different roads, far beyond the places we once called home. But some moments never drift away, no matter how many seasons change. That bench beside the river still waits beneath the sky. And every time I think of you, I see those summer nights. That bench beside the river will stay there through it all, like an old song on the radio I still recall. And the river keeps carrying yesterday downstream.
Who sits in Grandpa's rocking chair these days, watching the sunset paint the fields in shades of amber light across the county line, just like he did almost every night. That chair still rests beside the front porch rail, facing the road that winds beyond the veil, where he would wave at every passing truck and smile like life had brought him enough. Some folks leave more than photographs behind. They leave their wisdom in our minds. Grandpa's rocking chair still sways in my memory today. Though he's gone, I still can hear his voice when I sit right here. He taught me how to mend a broken fence, how to tell when rain was coming in. He'd point toward the clouds and softly grin, like he had known the weather all along. The old radio played country every night, while fireflies danced beneath the porch light. And every story he would tell again somehow sounded better in the end. The older that I get, the more I find his lessons standing by my side. Grandpa's rocking chair still sways in my memory today.
day. Though he's gone, I still can hear his voice when I sit right here. Time keeps moving like a river wide, but some people never leave our lives. They're in every sunset's golden glow, and every road we choose to follow. Grandpa's rocking chair still sways through the passing years, though the porch grows old with time, his presence still feels near. Grandpa's rocking chair still sways beneath the evening sky, and every gentle creak it makes feels like one more goodbye. The chair keeps rocking slowly in the fading light.
Can you still hear the cheering on a Friday night? The leaves were turning red and gold, the autumn air was cool. We gathered by the old ball field after football at the school. Back when life seemed simple and every dream felt real. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, we thought we'd never grow old. Those small town nights still shine on me, brighter than silver or gold. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, that's where I left my soul. A girl beside me in the stands, a jacket on her knees. The band played one last hometown song, carried by the breeze. Some memories stay forever, no matter where you roam. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, we thought we'd never grow old. Those small town nights still shine on me, brighter than silver or gold. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, that's where I left my soul. Now the scoreboard's old and faded, and the paint is wearing thin, but every time I pass that way, I'm 17 again. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, we thought we'd never grow old. Those small town nights still shine on me, brighter than silver or gold. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, that's where I left my soul. Beneath the lights of Carterfield, I'll always call it home. And the lights still glow inside my mind.
Have those blue skies changed at all? I still hear your gentle call. Barefoot days and open fields, simple hearts that never yield. One old truck and county lines, sweet young love and borrowed time. Golden evenings, soft and slow, that's the life I used to know. Close enough I can see home is still calling me. Blue skies over Mason Creek still whisper when I can't sleep. Take me where my heart can be. Blue skies over Mason Creek. The front porch waits through every year, like it knows I'll reappear. Old wind chimes begin to sway, welcoming me home today. Every fence and every pine guards those precious days of mine. Though the years keep rolling on, that old feeling's never gone. Every mile brings me near, every breeze says you're here, here. Blue skies over Mason Creek still whisper when I can't sleep. Take me where my heart can be. Blue skies over Mason Creek. When my traveling days are through, that's the road that leads to you. No more running, no more dreams, only quiet country streams. Blue skies over Mason Creek. You're the peace I've always seeked. Hold me like you used to do. Blue skies, I'm coming home to you. Those blue skies still remember me. Do you remember where the lantern used to glow? Every Friday after dark, you would meet me by the park, past the bridge and down the lane, smiling through the summer rain. Funny how the years can fly but never steal the firefly. Leave the lantern shining bright, guide me through another night. If your heart still waits for mine, that little light will always shine. The creek still hums its old refrain, calling softly through the cane. Though the porch is standing bare, I can still feel you there. Every breeze that finds my face carries me back to that place. Leave the lantern shining bright, guide me through another night. If your heart still waits for mine, that little light will always shine. Love don't vanish with the years, it only hides behind our tears. Somewhere past the willow trees, it still whispers in the breeze. Leave the lantern shining bright, like the moon on harvest night, till the day we're home once more, just like we were once before. That little light never left.
Do you still see that candle burn every Friday night? Mama smiled and waved her hand before she dimmed the light. The kitchen smelled like apple pie, the coffee always warm. That little house felt big enough to weather every storm. Time keeps rolling down the line, but home stays on my mind. Leave that candle burning like you always used to do. Every road keeps turning till it leads me back to you. The old porch swing still rocks alone when evening settles in. I hear your voice inside the breeze, calling me again. The old clock ticks the same old tune that carried all those years. Funny how one little light can dry 1,000 tears. Some hearts
Every road keeps turning till it leads me back to you. If tomorrow never comes, I'll still know where I belong, right beside that window where love stayed strong. Leave that candle burning like you always used to do. Every road keeps turning till it leads me back to you. That little light still shines. Who still sets your chair each Sunday like you're coming home again? Your old hat waits upon the table just the way it's always been. Coffee warms the little pot, morning light fills up the room. Every quiet country sunrise leaves me thinking about you. Time keeps rolling down the highway like an old familiar tune, but my heart still finds your shadow every afternoon. Your Sunday waiting just where you left it last. Some things never leave us, though the years go passing fast. Neighbors wave from passing trucks, children laugh across the field. Life goes on around this old house, but some memories never heal. When the old radio is playing, I can almost hear you sing. Every simple little moment means more than anything. Love can live inside a house long after footsteps fade. Every corner keeps a story that time could never change. If heaven has a front porch, save my chair beside your own. We'll watch another sunset like we never had to go. Your Sunday hat is waiting just where you left it last. Some things never leave us, though the years go passing fast. I'll see you when the evening settles down. Who will open that cedar chest where Mama kept her Sunday best? old love letters tied in blue. Every page still speaks of you. A wedding picture, black and white. Pressed flowers faded by time. Every little keepsake there still holds love in the air. Though the years have come and gone, those old memories still live on. Open up that cedar chest where the sweetest days still rest. Love grows old but never leaves, hidden in those memories. Daddy's watch and Grandpa's ring, a ribbon from one county spring. Baby shoes so small and warm from the day that I was born. Every treasure tells a tale that time itself could never steal. I can almost hear them say, love will find its way. Close your eyes, take my hand. We're together once again. Open up that cedar chest where the sweetest days still rest. Love grows old but never leaves, hidden in those memories. When my days have reached their end, leave these treasures with my friends. Let them know our simple way still shines bright today. Open up that cedar chest, every blessing, every rest. Love lives longer than goodbye. It never says farewell. The cedar still holds yesterday. Screen door creaking in the summer wind, out by the whitewashed farmhouse where our story used to begin. There was a dirt road winding past the fields of tall green corn, and every evening on that porch felt like a brand new morn. We'd listen to the radio as the sunset painted gold. Your daddy smoked his pipe and told the stories he'd been told. The whippoorwill would start to sing beyond the pasture line, and I'd hold your hand beneath the stars, believing you were mine. Now the years roll by like freight trains through the dark, but some old places leave a mark upon your heart. The screen door still swings in my memory tonight, back and forth through shadows in the soft porch light. Though the house stands empty and the paint is faded thin, The screen door still swings and it lets me in. Last Sunday I drove by that road I hadn't seen for years. The barn was leaning sideways and the windows filled with tears. The tire swing by the maple tree no longer touched the ground, but I swear I heard our laughter when the evening rolled around. There were footprints in my mind where the gravel used to lay, and every little corner brought another yesterday. 1,000 simple moments that no photograph could keep still wake me in the middle of a quiet country sleep. Time can take the people and the things we used to know, but some old memories never let us go. The screen door still swings in my memory tonight, back and forth through shadows in the soft porch light. Though the house stands empty and the paint is faded thin, the screen door still swings and it lets me in. Maybe heaven looks a little like that porch at dusk, with old familiar voices rising through the dust. Maybe someday, when my traveling days are through, that screen door will swing open and I'll walk back home to you. The screen door still swings in my memory tonight, back and forth through shadows in the soft porch light. Though the years have carried me where I never thought I'd been, the screen door still swings and it lets me in. And somewhere down that old dirt road, the summer never ends. Have you ever found a letter years too late, folded in a drawer where old memories wait? I found yours one rainy Sunday afternoon, while the wind sang softly through the month of June. The paper smelled of cedar and old time. Your handwriting still danced between the lines. You wrote about the future we would share, back when forever felt like it was there. I read each word like a photograph, trying to hold on to what we had. Those letters in the kitchen drawer still bring you back once more, though the years have come and gone. Your voice lives on and on. Outside the window, autumn leaves were falling down like little pieces drifting all around. The old clock ticked above the kitchen sink, giving me too much time to stop and think. I remembered county fairs and summer nights, driving dusty roads beneath the porch light. The way you'd laugh when I wouldn't miss a line, and tell me everything would work out fine. The seasons change and people move along, but some old memories stay strong. Those letters in the kitchen drawer still bring you back once more. Though the years have come and gone, your voice lives on and on. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe that's what makes it worth the pain. Some hearts sleep long before goodbye, but never truly leave our lives. Those letters in the kitchen drawer still bring you back once more. Though the years have come and gone, your voice lives on and on. Those letters in the kitchen drawer will stay there evermore, like an old country melody you left behind for me. And tonight I'll leave that drawer unopened once again.
Do you remember that bridge over Cottonwood Creek, where we'd sit for hours nearly every week, watching muddy water drift slowly below, with nowhere to be and nowhere to go? The paint was peeling from the wooden rails, covered with initials and forgotten tales. Every board seemed to hold a memory of who we were and who we'd hoped to be. Those summer days felt endless somehow, and I still carry them with me now. That bridge over Cottonwood Creek still stands in my mind, like a road back to yesterday the years could never hide. We'd skip old stones across the water wide and watch the sunset from the riverside, talking about dreams bigger than our town, certain we'd never settle down. But life has a way of changing plans, like shifting rivers carving through the land. And though those days are long gone now, the bridge still calls to me somehow. The river keeps flowing year after year, but those memories
stay near that bridge over Cottonwood Creek still stands in my mind like a road back to yesterday the years could never hide. Maybe every heart has a place it keeps hidden beneath its memories deep, a quiet corner untouched by time, where old dreams still shine. That bridge over Cottonwood Creek still waits beneath the sky, holding pieces of my younger days that never said goodbye. That bridge over Cottonwood Creek will always be a part of the winding road that leads back through my heart, and the river still sings beneath that old bridge tonight.
Do you hear that old piano when the evening shadows fall by the window in the parlor of the house beyond the hall? A gentle tune, a fading sound still turns my world around. The piano by the window plays the days we used to know. The piano by the window won't let those memories go. Mama loved those old-time melodies. She'd play them every night while the fire danced softly and the moon lit up the white. Though the room is standing still, I can hear those echoes yet. The piano by the window plays the days we used to know. The piano by the window won't let those memories go. Every key holds yesterday, every note still finds its way. The piano by the window keeps her close somehow. The piano by the window, and I can hear it now. Some songs never leave the room. still smell supper on the evening wind. That old dirt road still pulls me in. Mama smiled from the kitchen door. I don't see that light anymore. Daddy came through fields of gold, strong hands, gentle soul. The radio played soft and low. Where did all those evenings go? Time keeps rolling miles away, but home still calls my heart today. Take me back to Rowan Hill, where love was all we ever needed. Simple days and hearts so still. Lord, I wish I'd never leave it. The old barn stands against the sky, morning birds still flying high. Every fence knows where I've been. Every road still feels like kin. I chased dreams from town to town, found the world but not that ground. Some things never leave your soul. Some old homes never let go. I close my eyes, I see it clear. One warm sunset, you're still here. Take me back to Rowan Hill, where love was all we ever needed. Simple days and hearts so still. Lord, I wish I'd never leave it. If I had one more Sunday, I'd stay a little longer. Hold the ones I can't hold now. Love would make me stronger. Take me back to Rowan Hill, where love was all we ever needed. Every mile just proves it's real. Home is where my heart still lives. The supper smoke still finds my soul.